Vampy Cheskamy, Vampy Cheskamy, Vampy Cheskamy. 48 years, Vampeach Love. Get love,
Wow.
word Vampeach Boo.
Wow. Oh my.
Lubbers.
Hi. Hello. Hold on. For some reason, my calibration's all off. Why am I down here? Let me pick myself up a little. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back, Mistress Peaches.
Thank you.
Missed this even with your ASM, her content.
Oh, thank you. Hello. Please bear with me. I feel like I've forgotten what to do.
Welcome back, Vaba.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh.
29 months, let's go.
Oh my
so
God.
happy to see you back. Hope you had the best vacation.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I have to explain myself. I had to quickly restart my PC because it was all going wrong and it wasn't working properly, and so then I had to restart. But it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, so much scuff. Okay. Thank you for the water redeem. I unfortunately have forgotten to bring a drink up with me. Oopsie. It's okay. I'm sure I don't need it. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Alert box. Turn that back on. I don't know why that was muted. There we go.
2 years, Vampeachus lovers.
Oh. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Let me okay. Let me go through, cause holy moly, you guys. First of all, how is everyone doing? Are you all doing good? How are you? I missed you. Feels like it's been such a long time. Hasn't been that long, really. Well, it's been a bit. It's been a bit of time, I suppose. It's been a bit of time. Have enough blood here in chat? True. I need like a counter of how many blood drops per stream I get. I probably do need I probably do need to get a drink in a sec. But and I will. Oh my gosh. Okay. JW, thank you so much. Happy 8 months. So many resubs. Thank you so much, guys.
Vampeachlo, Vampeachescum.
Dude, thank you. 431 years? It sounds about right. Sounds about right. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for finding me on TikTok. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Thank you. My trip, it was good. It was good. I will tell you about it.
Father. Hope you enjoyed the Coraline cake. Speaking of cake,
did.
Mother, can I ask what would you be if you were a cake? Just asking for a friend. Definitely not trying to draw something Vampeachus mug.
If I was a cake, why, I'd be a peach cake, obviously. What are you up to? Missy? Thank you, Momo. Happy 10 months. Thank you. Dog Storm. Oh my god, thank you so much for the tier 3. Happy 21 months. Thank you. And hello, Lanish. I'm so sorry. I otherwise I'm gonna miss everything. I get so over the first stream back after I've had a break. Honestly, I'm a wreck. I'm like a bag of nerves the whole day, and then it starts getting like closer and closer, and then it's like 3 hours away, then it's 2 hours away, then it's 1 hour away, and I'm like, and then I get it all wrong, and then I And then I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So please bear with me while I do the order in my head so I don't forget anything. I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like, haha, I don't care. I expect it, I don't care. Because I'm not like that. I'm sorry if I forget anything. I'm not like that. So Cumbia, happy 20 months. Thank you. Final. Happy 41 months. Thank you. Monty, it's been a whole year. Thank you. Oh my god. 48. Am I bad at maths or is that 4 years? How is Tooch the floof on? Now I just look, it looks like you're touching my shunt when I don't have my ears. Which would also equally make me, I should change it to Tooch the shunt. when it's not full moon. Thank you so much, Blue. Thank you. And Milo. Milo. Happy 47 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tier 3. Sky Dragon. Happy 30 months. Thank you. Element. Thanks. Kidding. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Love you. Mr. Willis, thank you. Happy 29 months. Aura. Happy 11 months. Hannah. Aww. 1 more month and it's 2 years. Thank you so much. Subdex, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. Elf Pirate, thank you for the bits too. And Lanish. Dear Lanish, happy 39 months. Thank you so much. I think so. Don't trust me, I'm bad at maths. Or is it 40? I'm bad at maths. It's me. I'm probably wrong. Or are we past that? How many months in 4 years? 48. 48! I did maths. I did the maths. I did it. Maths. Maths. We British here. We add the S. Maths. How's the sibilance through the mic? Psst, 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 psst. Girl math. Girl math. Why? We gotta do some...
Bark, 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 bark. Poof, bark, poof. Hello, happy 1 year.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Aw, happy 1 year, Simon. Thank you. I can't bark too much. It'll bring out the dog and it's not time. It's not time. Wait, did I miss that? Or was I doing the maths? Did it get lost in the maths? Darth Drago, happy 42 months. Thank you. Must be going freaking deaf as well. Thank you so much. I gotta do some slight, what's the word? This isn't scuff. This isn't scuff. This isn't... It's not scuff, okay? This isn't scuff. We're just fixing. This is where it should be. But when I click my pedal... Why is it moving me down here? Why? Oh, Mr. Willis! Thank you! I'm literally right in the middle of some scuff that I thank you. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Enjoy your gift subs, guys. Thank you, Mr. Willis. So find it funny that little Peach meowed when she... For fuck's sake. Everyone's gonna see that clip and think it's me. I'm not meowing on stream. I'm not meowing on stream.
Peachy is back from war. Van Peaches Letza.
Shmee! I've got a bone to pick with you. I've got a bone to pick with you. I did not realize... Well, okay, first of all, thank you for the 51 months. Love you, Smee. Appreciate you so much. But also, How could you put the kangaroo on Twitter? I just thought it was like a, you know, Brits uniting, Brits being Brits. I thought it was like a hand over eyes, like, oh, this is terrible. Like, and I was like, we're in this together, you know? It was you. Yes, it was you. For shame. Shame. Apparently I'm not allowed to tell people to get their clothes off anymore on stream. Apparently that's not appropriate. I don't make the rules. Okay, this... Oh. BB still got his sunglasses on. He's so cool, look at him. 9 shots. Okay, right. This is where it should be. We're gonna save this. Boop, boop. Dupe. This one? Record position. Yes. Okay. Chat, where are you? Where's the chat box? Aww. Hi, Stereos. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much. Oh, did you get one? Enjoy. Thank you so much, Stereo. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. Thank you. Made you? It did not. No. It did not make me chortle. It made me go. When I realized, I was like, oh. 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 Why? You're supposed to set an example. You're supposed... Expired senior? You're still taking exams as a senior? Are you Benjamin Button? I'm sure you didn't flunk it. Nah, we don't think like that here. No. You didn't flunk it. Manifest it. You smashed it. You smashed it. 9 shots. Oh, you did you like the... with the German music? To be fair, it's only that one segment that I like. The rest of it is buns. Pure bun. Oh, that... Oh, what? Okay, there we go. The chat box is back. You guys are back. Did I do ASMR as my last stream? Or was it Resident Evil? I don't remember. Anyway, for some reason, I switched off the chat box. Okay, you're back. We're back. We shall back. Yeah. Well, Elle has worked very hard at getting a playthrough video done of the whole Resident Evil gameplay. So if you missed anything, or if you would just simply like to relive the wonderful, scuff-free memories of my Resident Evil playthrough, then you can watch it again. Wahoo! Thank you for the hype train, guys. You shouldn't have. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you know what's like... I don't know if this is... What's the word? The improvement. As a streamer, as a VTuber, whenever I've had a break or taken a break or had to be away, I think mainly had to be away from streaming, like when I was in hospital or whatever, and I would be like...
Vampitra.
Wait, is that the rave? Vampitra. Thank you, cats. Thank you. Happy 6 months in a row? I was gonna say, you've been here a lot longer than that. 22 months, but 6 in a row. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, are you? I kiss you back. Je t'aime. Je t'aime, are you? Yeah, usually I get really nervous about doing a comeback stream. I've only been gone like 2 weeks. It sounds so dramatic, but but you know, I just sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe, you know, not that I think you'd forget about me, but you know, like when people aren't around, you find new people to watch, or you find something else, or you need something else to fill the time, whatever. But this time I didn't feel that. I was just like, oh, I'm very jazzed to get back to stream and to see everyone. I'd say that's improvement. Mentally, personally, for me. So, you know, just put that out there. Thirsting over that bust of Dimitrescu, just being like, did I do that? Yes, Lychee, you're right. It was for the Slime Rancher stream. Because Jaicon was randomly in the chat, even though like I wasn't going to be live that day. And then it was just like, it was just weird having like one message from Jaicon in the corner while I'm like doing this dead offline stream. So I hid it. That's what it was. But yes, she will always love me even. I will! Always. 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 Small pee-pee. Small pee-pee. I wonder what my neighbors think. I've literally just shouted small pee-pee. And my window's open. Anyway, so thanks for that. That's so excited. Anyway, it's fine. Thank you so much, small PP. I'm gonna have to say it. Thank you so much, small PP. Thank you. Happy 11 months. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what's crazy? I'm not gonna push for it again because it was hard to get there in the first place, and also, whatever. But you know, like the Partner Plus thing. I reach level 1 every month, pretty much. And level 2, you have to have 300 sub points. To get to level 2, which is like a higher split. Like a revenue split. So I think at the minute I get 70% and Twitch gets 30. I think with level 2 I get 70. No, I don't know, it's a better split either way. No, I can't remember. Anyway, I would get a higher split basically. And I haven't been checking, I haven't been looking because it's not like a goal or whatever. And I went on my about page today just to just to check nothing had blown up before I came back to streaming, because sometimes my about page does like to move around a bit for whatever reason. And we're like halfway to the level 2. So I don't expect to get there, and I'm not suggesting we push for it or anything. I just wanted to recognize that and say thank you, because that's organic. That's like completely organic. And I remember when we were really pushing for the level 2 Partner Plus, those of you who were around for the Partner Plus push, where we did the merch giveaways, we did like 3 consecutive months trying to get there. In 2023? 2023? Yeah. And we, you know, you guys really
Robert
came through
Help.
for me.
I accidentally crashed my 2011 Toyota Corolla into Big Ben, and now Scotland Yard is on my ass.
On my ass. It's so comforting to hear Marcus's voice again. It's so comforting. Oh, you still got your rewards from it. Why am I reading chat over here? I've got Twitch open over here because I've pulled up the thing and chat's over here, but chat's also over here as well. Anyway. Yes, the tier 3 merch stuff, yeah. It's from that. And like, I think I was hitting like maybe like 50 or 60 points organically. So we really pushed to get that. And now to be like halfway there already.
Toyota Corollenses.
I can't even try and pronounce that. Well done, Marcus. And well done, Blue. That was very punny. Still need to... You haven't framed it yet? To be fair. So on my like shelf above my head, I have most of the Lego sets that I've completed to date. And I also have a limited edition special Nightmare Before Halloween poster from the El Capitan Theater in Los Angeles when we went to see like the anniversary special edition, 30-year anniversary, I think it was. It's a beautiful, and it was like a free like poster thing for this special I didn't even know that it was gonna be like that you get like free stuff with it or whatever, and I still haven't framed it. It's just sitting up there on my shelf. The thing is though, every time I go to try and like find a decent, does this happen to anyone else? You get a cool poster, a cool print, a cool photo, whatever, and you want to frame it, and somehow you're just always off. Even if it's like an A3 poster or a print, somehow I still can't find the right frame for it. I'll bring back what I think is the right one and it says A3 or the equivalent. Yeah, exactly. It's like A3.5, so it's taken me a long time. We've only just, and Elle bought me this frame, only just got around to framing one of my Van Peaches prints that I got last year. Not last year, this year, beginning of this year. Actually, that's pretty good that it was given and framed in the same year for me. Yeah. It sucks. It like they look great once you put them up. I have my YouTube play button on the wall, and I'm not even sure how that's straight because I used a command hook. I did not manage to put that on straight, and then I put the YouTube play button onto there, like mounted it somehow, and it hasn't fallen down, it hasn't moved, it hasn't skewed, it's still nice and straight. Yeah. Usually the things that I put up do not stand the integrity test. What can I say? I'm just a girl. Let's make a pact. Before the end of 2025, can we all just frame the things that we haven't framed yet? Like, come on, guys. We're all supposed to be adults here. And if you're not, you shouldn't be here. Just saying. And don't get mad at me if you then type, oh, well, I'm not an adult yet, and then you get banned, and then you have a go at my mods and be like, oh, why did I get banned even though it says it's a native? Please, please. Even when I was on, like, vacation, there's been things that's just like, oh, please be sensible. Anyways, well, one of the streams, we're just going to dedicate it to framing stuff, so... You know, like those work with me streams. Also, I don't know if you can hear this. I'm like squeezing the fuck out of this squeegee fidget ball. It's got like Orbeez in it. It's ready to burst. I had this like a year. And I'm kind of an anxious girly sometimes, you know, and so, you know, or even if I'm bored or if I have to concentrate, I like to, you know, I just like to play with it. But the thing with this one is it makes this disgusting squelchy noise. I don't mind it particularly, but if I'm just like, if I'm talking and I'm squidging it like I am now, it would be really easy to assume that I'd stuck the mic down my throat for you to hear my intestines like that. Can you hear it? Listen. I'm gonna have to talk at the same time because of the noise gate, but can you hear like how squidgy and like, can you hear that? So like if you can hear like that while I'm talking, I'm not like having like a horrible shit or I haven't stuck the mic up my butt or any, like I'm just messing, okay? It's either this one or it's my Nice Cube, my Nido Nice Cube. Oh, you can't hear anything with this so much. I'm gonna play with this now. Did it really? ASMR. When I get the 3DO back out for stream, maybe I should. I've got two of the. Oh no, I don't. One of them bust. I bust the ball. I played with it too much. Oh my god. So You might have seen, if any of you follow like the VLO girls, any of them, especially special shout out to Stronny and Saru. They're constantly coming up with ASMRs that just make me go, what the fuck? How have you even thought about that? And like one of it was like, you're in utero or something. So the listener is like a fetus. Anyway, they come up with all these kinds of crazy shit. And yeah, that would be a good, oh, you didn't know about that? Oh yeah. But yeah, that sounds like one that I can pass over to the girls, because that sounds like kind of the freaky kind of stuff that they be doing. Yeah. Also, Salsum. Hello, Salsum. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much. Happy 26 months. A tier 3 chat as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got my glasses here. I should probably put those on. Don't be mad at me and don't tell my ophthalmologist. I took my glasses with me on holiday and I did not wear them once. And I read a whole book. And like a 10th of another book, but this other book has 1,000 pages. So, oh my god, I read this book by Frida McFadden called The Surrogate Mother. If there's one thing Frida McFadden does, it is thriller twist of a lifetime. And do you know what? I feel like such a dum-dum.
Holy moly.
Holy moly!
I'm
gonna put my glasses on. I feel like a granny. I gotta put my glasses on. Is the tracking still working? Kind of. No? Perfect. Okay. Dukra! Happy 30. Am I getting old? Or is time just going really, really, really fast? What the heck? These numbers are crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's going very fast. Is that good or bad with your eyes? They were, I think they're okay, but I purposely took them with me to be like, right, now that my eyes are better, I'm going to use my glasses. I just forgot about it. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just, I know, I need to put glasses on my actual model. Oh my god. Do I just leave the sunglasses on, BB? I'm going to take them off. They served their purpose. They're not needed anymore. We're not in a nightclub now. Now you can see his cute eyes. Oh, but his eyes have been in the dark for so long. He needs to see. Mom, but look, he's happy. He's happy. Don't worry about it. It is all good. Hello, Boyka. Oh my god, I love how it comes up Dreams of Peaches still. I've had 2 name changes since that. I've been Dreams of Peaches, Peaches VTuber, and Van Peaches. 4 years? Have you really? Has your name always been Small PP Energy? I mean, Small PP Energy. I don't mean to be a bitch. Have you changed your name in that time? Cause like, I feel like I would remember your name. I feel like I would have remembered that one. Oh yes, let's see. Element only been following for 3 years and 7 months. Ugh. I'm kidding. People must think I'm such a bitch. Right, the glasses are coming off. The tracking's not good enough. Okay. Eyes readjusting. It's not like I'm playing a game or anything. I'm only reading chat. I could make chat bigger. It's a good job Brandon's not here. I feel like he would be taking the piss right now. Also, I don't have Discord up, which is where Elle would usually tell me if I'm doing something wrong. No, we're all good. No scuff. Yippee. I'm an older BB than Lychee. Stop touching my shunt. Is it? Oh, it's not even on that side of my head. It would be on the other one. Oh my god, it actually is exactly where my shunt is. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh. Command didn't work. Next name will be the Peach. The Peach. I'm from Russia, just petted my bear and finished my vodka, and now I can chat. Nice. Welcome. Can you pet your bear for me as well? Unless that's a euphemism. Then don't do that.
Peachy, glad to have you back.
Hi, Ben. Thank you. Aw, happy 7 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have to go to bed. Oh, good night, Hannah. Rhino, thank you. I really missed everyone as well. This is very nice. This is like refilling my battery. Just hanging out, just chatting. I saw the tweet with the 3, but you looked like a Pokemon evolution. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you might like it. I saw the trend a couple of days ago and I was like, I don't know how I would differentiate the first two. I don't really have any. And then I was like, oh, wait. I guess I do have some that's kind of different. I think the ones that, you know, that I picked were pretty good. You know. Let me smell. It probably is. It probably is the same one. I think it is. It might be the same one. It might be.
Joke. My teacher told me not to worry about spelling because in the future there will be autocorrect, and for that I am eternally grapefruit.
Jack, you got kids? Are you a dad by any chance? Just asking. No particular reason. Just I got chinchillas. I guess that can count. Okay, we found the source. Jack Nano is the father of chinchillas. And this is why the dad jokes are so dad jokey. I get it now. Does that mean, oh well, I was about to say if Elle ever becomes a dad, but you guys have collectively decided that he is the dad, so. Oh, my Vaseline! Oh, my hand gel! I thought I'd lost these today. I've had a cleanup. And I was looking for this before stream because I haven't been very well the last couple of days. My lips be dry. I gotta put my Vaseline on. Yes, well, he's your dad. Actually, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. On an unrelated note, have you guys seen that trend where moms call their husband's daddy in front of their kids and the kids are just like, don't ever say that again. Yeah, I'm feeling better today, thank you. I'm getting there. Yeah. Yep. I mean, obviously as a joke to get the kids' reactions. I was thinking maybe I should show you guys my liked TikToks at some point. I wonder how the TikTok's doing actually. Oh, I went to see my nan yesterday and she painted my nails for me. She's so cute. I did not have a choice. She just sat me down and was like, what color do you want? And I was like, oh, you know, actually. She's like, no. Let me do your nails for you. I was like, okay. Okay. I think it's okay up to a certain age. I don't know. It depends. Some people haven't even thought that way. So do you know, some people just aren't degenerate. Some people just haven't been exposed to certain things. And so it's completely innocent, you know? They wouldn't think anything of, you know? Nah, I'm speaking, I mean, I'm not a parent, but I'm sure, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's more likely that your kids are gonna call you bruh these days. over anything else. Kids these days are little shits. Yeah. Do you know what I find really weird? I think I might have mentioned this on stream before. The people, I had this friend growing up. I was about to say their names then. Not that you'd be able to find them, but if I said both their names, you might be able to find, because they're twins. I had these friends that were twins. And instead of calling their mom, they just call her Wendy. Like, Wendy! Can blah 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 stay over? And I used to be like, did you just call your mom by her name? The fuck? So it's Spartan! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Your first gift subs? Thank you. Hi. Not the drive-by gift subs. Oh. You cheeky. Thank you so much. Were they adopted? No. Biological children. Yeah. My kids ever call me by my first name. Same as like kids that I would teach. I remember this one time. It was like, you know.
Hello, everyone. And
Mitchell!
welcome back, Peaches. And
Hello. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Happy 15 months. Thank you. Oh, you were just doing a Brandon. I see. Such a bad influence. Hi, final boss. They just didn't give a fuck. I don't know whether it was just being twins or whatever. But there was this one time. I just moved to year 3. So I taught year 2. I'm trying to think of what this translates to age-wise. So I taught 7-year-olds 1 year, which would be like, no, that would be grade 2. I taught grade 2 for 1 year. Then I taught grade 4 for 2 years. Then I taught grade 3 for another 2 or 3 years. Oh, Staya, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, there's so many people in chat getting a sub as well. Good. No ads for you. The war on ads continues. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I call my mom by her name and she didn't listen to me. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, look who it is. It's Ivan. Ivan teases me on Twitter. It's called friendly banter, I'm sure. Yes, the heck with the ads. Anyway, I was teaching, all right? And there was this one day where all the kids were looking at me. They were looking at me like, you know, like they got that, you know, like they should be doing their work and they're just like looking at me and I'm getting freaked out. I'm just like, you all seem distracted. Is there something that I need to know? And I'm thinking, is there a spider in the room? Has someone farted? Has someone like something's going on and I can't tell what it is. And no one says anything. And then I just hear from like oh my God, I was about to dox myself. I heard my first name from the table next to me. Like one of the kids had said it. Clearly like it was spreading around the classroom like wildfire that they'd figured out my first name. Because like I mean, I love them, my co-workers and everything, but they were like, instead of coming in and saying like miss and, you know, calling me by my teacher name as a professional, they just walk into my classroom and call me by my first name and ask me for stuff. Because I was the youngest teacher, I think they just saw me as like a bit of a kid. Anyway, so eventually the kids found out my name, and that was it then. And it came to a pass when one of the kids, he was a little shit, and he will always be one of the kids that I remember. His name was Spencer, right? I don't even care. His name was Spencer. Okay. And he was like, he hated me at the start of the year. I'm not gonna lie, I hated him as well. He was such a little shit, made my life a nightmare. He was really mean. He was really, really mean. I don't know where he got it from, because his mom and dad were lovely. Okay, but there was this girl in class, and long story short, he and then the girl he was sat next to, he was encouraging her. They were being racist. Okay. They would purposely leave this girl out. They would be like, they very discriminate, like it was just horrible. Okay, and I spotted this straight at the start of the year, and so obviously I was cracking down on it. So he hated me. He hated me for calling him out and stuff, for punishing him, for having long talks with him, for bringing his mom in, all that kind of stuff. I was enemy number one to this kid for a long time. He loved me by the end of the year, by the way. It has a happy outcome. And you know, this girl that was being bullied, I guess, ended up thriving and moved into the popular group, and he got kind of shoved out. So I don't know, it felt like one of those like heroic ends to a story. So anyway, not that he got pushed out of the popular group and was like left out or anything, but he kind of found his place, and instead of feeling like he had to be the class clown or the one that was like, you know, doing stuff and being edgy, he kind of just fell into this nice quiet nerdy friendship group and was very pleasant for the rest of the year. And then I taught his brother 2 years later. Completely different boy. I'm gonna cry. I miss him so much. His little brother was such a sweetheart. If I have kids, please give me a child like that. He was the most sensitive. You know, I said I in year 3 I have to crack down hard on handwriting. Right? And he was so sweet. His name was Eddie. Okay, his name was Eddie. My little Eddie. He came up to me. It must have been in the first couple of weeks of, like, you know, being in my class. And I was teaching, you know, going over the basics of handwriting again. And his previous teacher had taught him a weird looping O. And I don't know how to... Do I even have the paint thing here? Well, hold, let me do a little Peaches Teaches for you. If I can. Can I even do this? Is this a thing? Bear with me. Paint. Oh no, I don't have it because, oh my god. Because my computer died and I had to redo everything, didn't I? Just check there's nothing doxing on here. Perfect. Okay. Why can't you see that? Why is that a blank screen? Oh wait, do I have to click on it? Oh, what the heck? That's so weird. What is this? Is this a new version of Paint? Oh my god. Why is it doing that? What is this? It's capturing the cursor trail, but not like... Oh, this, okay, well this isn't working. What? Why? I can figure this out. This looks like it's in dark mode. Why is it in dark mode? Why can't I capture the window?
Only can pop in for a minute, but I hope the vacation was fooling.
Foon. Thank you. Oh, Ike, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Happy 38 months. It was, thank you. It was lovely. I still haven't talked about it yet. My bad. I'm going to talk about it in a second. I'm just trying to figure out why this... Windows match priority automatic? Sorry, I'm not going to spend too much longer on this if it's not going to work. Windows 10? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. And I'm gonna crop it just because I will just end up doxing myself. Okay. Right. Let's put this over here. Let me demonstrate to you. Okay. I'm gonna do a little peaches teaches for a second. Right. I'm gonna put myself over here. Okay. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What am I doing? I gotta do that in VTube Studio, obviously. Okay, class is in session. Okay. Where's it gone? Okay. Where's chat? There you are. Izzy! Hi, Izzy. Happy 6 months. Thank you. Thank you. Do you see that you can change the ink transparency? Can you? You can. Is this because I update to Windows 11? Is this what I've been missing out on with Windows 11? Ain't no way. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Okay, so Eddie, little sweetie, let me give you, I mean, I say this, you guys probably were taught this the same way, okay? Current legislation for teachers, for teaching how to do cursive handwriting, it goes like this. You have your curly caterpillar letters. That's where, like, you see this bit that's going up, they call this the caterpillar. And you have it on a C, you have it on an S, you have it on a D, a B. I'm drawing with my mouse, so this is going to be terrible, but you see, you have like a curly caterpillar going up. Yeah? Hello, Francis. Welcome. I'm teaching handwriting today. Curly caterpillar letters. What were the other ones? You have a bunch of other ones as well, okay? And the main one that I'm going to talk about now is the letter O. This is so weird. Is this the brushstroke size? Okay, right. Oh, look at how big that is. Wow. Wow. Thank you. I'll try to be less gremlin-y, but I get kind of gremlin-y on stream. Right. O. No. Okay. The letter O. This is how you're meant to do it. You do the curly caterpillar. Curly caterpillar goes up, around, and loop. The reason you do that is because that gives you space to then loop out onto the next letter. For example, like Tom. You see? And it gives you a nice little loop into the next letter. Now, the way that the class before they came to me was taught was to do this. What in the Taurus is this? Looks like a fucking ram, okay? How do you... So I had a whole class of kids that were trying to do it like this, okay? And the thing is, they're taught handwriting, they're taught basic letters, like, you know, A, B, C, you know, like basic formation. They learn that in like nursery, reception, kindergarten, you know, they learn that. Then they start to learn these, the caterpillars, and then they start to practice it in year 2. When they come to year 3, that's where it's the last chance saloon. You get it right now, otherwise you get left behind. It's kind of how they said it. But for me, I was like, no, everyone needs to make sure their handwriting is beautiful before they move on from me. And then I get the kids doing this. And every single kid is like this. They're coming up with their O's like this. And so I get a few kids over. I'm like, come to my desk. Write the letter O for me. And they're like... And I'm like... Obviously in my head I'm saying, what the fuck? But I can't say that out loud. And I'm like... And who taught you to do this? They say, the teacher from the previous year. I'm like, okay. Right. So we spend like a whole hour going over the caterpillar stuff and the things that they should have been taught. And okay, coming back to Eddie, so sweet, so conscientious, such a hard worker, always wanted to get everything right. To the point where he did some handwriting and he got really good. He did this, and you know, I'm pretty sure I gave him stickers, lots of praise, like well done. Was one of the first ones to, you know, start correcting properly. So he got a lot of praise from me. And then he must have just been distracted one morning, and he came, and I used to give them words in the morning. So like, you know, I'd write this with my red pen, and then they had to do like 4 of each afterwards.
Nursing home.
Wow!
Wi-Fi.
Wow! Hello, Chris. Hello. Don't worry, I will make sure to put you in a nursing home with very good Wi-Fi. I'll make sure no one bothers you. I'll make sure that you can have all of the things that you need. 53. 53 is a long time. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just teaching handwriting. Or rather, I'm telling a story about handwriting. And only I could spend, what has it been now, like 15 minutes on one story, and I haven't even got to the end yet. Is that what you'd call a serial yapper? I think I'm a serial yapper, and I am sorry, but also not. Oh, nice! I'm happy about that. Did your scary coworker scare you today at all? I gotta admit, every time you talk about her, all I'm hearing is hot. She scares you? Hot. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Have a good one. Have a good one, Spartan. Do you work from home? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Well, hopefully you can still have a... That's good, though. So your day's starting off good. Good. I did. Yes. I'm a much different person to when I finished teaching now. But anyway... I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so for example, this word. And Eddie had done, you know, perfect S, perfect H. And then had, you know, done like this or something. So it looked like... It looked wrong. He'd done the weird loop thing again. And I was so nice. I was so nice. You guys know me. You can imagine how I'd handle this. Like, oh, edit. Wow. So, really good caterpillar here. Really good letter here. But, oh, does something look different to you here? You just kind of looked at it. And then all of a sudden he just, and I'm going to use the toggle here just so you can see. Honestly, he went from like confused. I don't even use this toggle very much, so I can't even find it. Okay. It went from like looking at it straight up to in like 2 seconds. He's crying at my desk. He's crying at my desk. I'm like, Eddie! Why are we crying? Don't cry. You did so good. You just, it's just this. Every other letter's right. You just got one that you just need to go back and do it again. And he's crying and he's going red and he's starting to hyperventilate. And I'm like, come here. And I'm like hugging him. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. And then I'm getting upset and we're just like, ooh. And it was like that for the rest of the year. Like that for the rest of the year. He got so good with his confidence. By the end of the year, he was like flying. But it was like where he expected things to be easy and to get it first time. And if he didn't, it didn't matter how nicely I put it. He would just cry. Which, like, I don't, like, it's not because I was horrible and it's not because he's, you know, I think... Since being diagnosed with ADHD myself, I look back on the kids that I've taught and I see a lot of traits. I see a lot of traits where I feel like you're one of the ones that didn't fit the mold. You're one of the ones where like, because I mean, guidance is so outdated these days. It's like, oh, ADHD, we're talking loud. It's always boys. They always can't sit still. They can never concentrate. They're constantly making trouble. It's like, okay, well, some people might present like that. This is what I've learned since, okay? It's not like that. Because I have ADHD and I've had ADHD my whole life. I look at kids that I've taught. I taught one girl who constantly, like, I heard about her before she came up to me. And the teacher would be like, oh, she never concentrates. She's always away with the fairies. She's constantly like, you know. But that's inattentive ADHD. And in the case of Eddie, I'm pretty sure he just had like rejection sensitive dysphoria, where it doesn't matter how nice it was, if he perceived some kind of like, I've done something wrong, or I've done something that I wasn't meant to do, or, you know, that kind of like I get it. I experience that on the daily. I experience it at varying intensities, situation dependent. Like, I get it. And I think back to that time and I just think, oh, they're always the sweetest souls. People that experience that, they're always so careful with what they do and what they say. And, you know, I don't know. Anyway, there's some kids that have left a lasting impression on me. Eddie is one of them, obviously. Connor is another, but I feel like I've spent so much of my stream time talking about Connor in the past that I don't need to anymore. Yes, it's ad time soon. And I haven't even told you about my holiday. I'll wait till after the ads. In fact, I'll run the ads now. If you're new here, you're about to get hit with like 7 minutes. Is it? No, not 7 minutes. 3 minutes of ads, which will probably be about 7 ads in total. I'm not gonna give any, like, the ads are about to start. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. You're not gonna miss anything at all. I might even go and get a drink. Okay. No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And it's not. I don't. Okay, right. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay. I'm gonna get a drink. You're not gonna miss anything. And then we resume, and I'll tell you about holiday. Okay? Is that a good deal? Cause Twitch is gonna run the ads either way, and this is the only way I can stop pre-rolls. So please don't get a drink. But I need a drink. I need a drink. I gotta go get a drink. Literally, pre-rolls, as a viewer myself, I hate pre-rolls. I just, like, normally I just want to eat my lunch and watch something. I'll try and, you know, I'll try and, like, I don't know. Okay, right, the ads are here. We got a BRB. My throat is so dry. Right. Be right back. Enjoy the BRB screen. I may or may not have got a Jolly Rancher during the break. I don't know why I thought I could eat a Jolly Rancher in like 2 minutes, but I put it back in its wrapper for a bit. Great flavor. I did. Yeah, I didn't just get a Jolly Rancher and no water. I have some tropical squash. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, welcome back, everyone. No worries, princess. Have a good one. Oh my god. It's the sexiest VTuber rating me. Hello, Pink. Slurp. I'ma lick your face. Hi, Pink. Hello, baby Pink. Hello, baby Pink Raiders. You're called baby cakes, right? Baby cakes. You just don't know. No. Hello, baby cakes. Welcome. Did you have a nice time with Pink? Was Pink doing hand cam today? Pink's hands are so pretty. Pink's setup is so pretty. If you don't, please go check out Pink. Please go follow. She's beautiful. Thank you for saying I have a beautiful voice. Thank you. I also voice act. You can find my links here, which I will pin for a short moment. There you go. There you go. Baby K's great. How are you doing? How are you getting on with your what was it that you're making? You're making a cute little nook, aren't you? Did you finish it yet? I want to see it when it's finished. I gotta see it. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's some of your first streams here, or your first times being here. Aww. I'm very happy to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Did Book Nook one more stream to finish? Nice. Did yours have any? I made one once, and it had like lights in it, so I had to do some like electrical work and put the lights in the right places so you could light it up. Does yours have that? You'll do a much better job than I did. I pretty much almost ruined mine. But anyway, I hope you had a nice time. Yeah. I do have another Book Nook actually. I have Book Nook, I have Lego. We have a lot of hand cam to do. Gotta get my digits back out. One light and it works. Of course it does. You're so good. Oh, thank you for the raid. Any more sweet boxes? Oh, you mean the snack crates? I couldn't afford it anymore. I've had to stop it. Sag. So I don't know. I haven't even been able to bring myself to look at the I just know as soon as as soon as the subscription stopped, I bet the best ones. If Hawaii has come out, I swear. This year the universe is just, it's like it's been watching me, and it's just been like, how can we fuck with Peaches today? How can we just make life just that little bit more irritable? Sorry, I went a bit Vietnam dog there, thinking about the year. Can you tell it's my first stream back after a while? I don't know how to stream anymore. I don't know how to like push my thoughts aside. It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Happy to be back. I gotta sit straight. Gotta sit up straight. I'm sitting like a shrimp. You'll always know if I'm sitting like a shrimp because my model will be down here. If I'm sitting properly, it'll be more like this. Oh yeah, my trip. I still haven't talked about it. Yeah, I have a loose, like... This is gonna sound really, like, lazy, but Elle wrote a little list for each day. Because, I mean, I think Elle mentioned it a little bit, but we downplayed it a lot because... I mean, it's not what you want to hear, is it? That you go all the way somewhere to have a nice vacation and you were ill most of the time. But unfortunately, that's what happened. I was very poorly for most of the trip, so... I'm not going to focus on that too much, but it was a lot of the trip, so... Didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. Didn't go to Disney. In fact, we went to one Animal Place and then Discovery Cove as well. And they were the only two outside of the house things that we did. Apart from going to the shops and Sonic. It was mainly a food holiday, really. I'll tell you about all the food that I got. But yeah. So I'll just give you the little list that I was giving me. So I left on the Sunday and got to a hotel, and it's stupidly cheap at this hotel. Like, and I mean, like, if it wasn't like a Premier Inn, which is kind of like, you know, it's not the pinnacle of quality in the UK. But it's like, you know, like, it's probably not gonna have bed bugs, and you're probably gonna be safe when you stop there, but you risk it, okay? It's like, it's one of those places, if you ask me. Maybe I've just stopped at really dodgy Premier Inns, I don't know. Anyway, it's something stupid like £30 for the night, which for like a hotel in the UK, and it's only like 30 minutes away from London as well. It's really good. Okay, so we stayed there, and what is Disco Rico? Disco Rico? Now I want to know what Disco Rico is. Discovery Cove? Discovery... Oh! Discovery Cove. Yeah, the booba pic was in Discovery Cove. Oh, yeah. Discovery Cove. So, most of the pictures from there is just me, like, blissed out on a pool noodle. And I heard Discovery Cove. I'm sorry, it's the way I'm pronouncing it. Discovery Cove. Yes, I will get to that. I'm gonna condense this down. I wish I had loads to tell you, and I do have some funny things to tell you, and it's funny that Elle's left off a very funny detail. I don't know whether it's because he just doesn't want me to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, so the highlights from the trip. We get to the airport in London, and I've done online check-in because I'm conscientious like that. And we go up to the check-in desk to drop the bags off, and the lady looks at me and she's like, "Oh, on your ticket it says that you need a wheelchair." And I was like, "I don't need a wheelchair. I can walk." She's like, "Oh, do you need some kind of assistance?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So I had called the airport or the airline in the week, because it was my first time flying with a device in my brain. So I was nervous because I had been told by doctors, I'd read online about how, like, going through the airport scanners in security can mess the settings up, and then your brain can overdrain and then you can die, and, you know, like, just your usual anxiety inducing stuff. Anyway, so I called ahead. I told them what my condition was, I told them what my anxieties were, and they were really nice. And they even gave me 10 kilograms of extra baggage for my medication. I definitely don't. I was not carrying 10 kilograms worth of medication with me, but you know, baggage is like gold dust with airlines. They make you pay a bomb if you want extra. So I was very grateful about that. And she just put down that I needed special assistance. So I was like, oh, that must be what that is. And so I tried to explain. I was like, yeah, so I have a device in my brain, and I spoke to a lady in the week, and she said that someone could walk me through security because I'm a bit nervous about it. And, you know, I don't want to get upset and clam up when some security man's like asking me why I'm not going to walk through the scanner or anything. And so I was just a bit nervous. And she's looking at me like I'm crazy. She's like, I'm going to go and get my supervisor. And I'm like, okay. And so we stand to the side, and then she goes to get the supervisor. And I don't know why. I just start getting really worked up. And I'm like, it's starting to hit me like I'm at the airport. I'm going to have to go through security. I'm going to have to go on a plane. What if it all goes wrong? What if it all goes, you know? And it just starts to... And then the supervisor comes up, and he's so nice. He's so, so lovely. He's like, hello, my darling. How can I help you? And I'm like starting to cry at this point. And he's like, what is wrong? Like, how can I help? And I just can't get my words out. So Elle starts to explain for me. Sorry. I'm still sick, so I'm like... having to clear my throat a bit. And so he explains, and he still doesn't get it. He's like, a shunt? What's that? Like, I've never heard that. I don't know what that is. And so I was like, it's the device that's in her brain that directs spinal fluid from her brain into her abdomen. And he just looks at me like, you've got what? You've got what in your brain? What? And he's like, and he just looks at me like, say less. He's like, say less. You stay right there. He went and got a Virgin Atlantic air stewardess and kind of just like said to her, like, we have a lady, would you be able to walk her through security, you know, and just get her through to the other side into like the duty-free bit. And she came over to me, and he must have said something like she's a bit upset, and she's like you know when women just snap into mother mode, and she's about 40 something, 50 maybe. She's like mom territory, and she just takes me under her wing. She takes us to the first class security. She takes me to like the special elevator that you need like special clearance to get past. She takes me into the elevator, me and Elle, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. She was like, what's wrong? And so I explained to her that, you know, I have this thing in my brain, and she's just, honestly, she even worse than the supervisor. She's just like, I've never heard of that either. Oh my God. And she just started going on about how I'm so brave, and she was like, you need this break, and all this. And we get to the security, and oh my God, have any of you ever been through first class security or like upper class security? There was no line. There was no people shouting. There was one person on the conveyor belt and 2 people on the scanner. And we were the only people there. Nobody else. If you want a detailed account, because I'm probably never going to go through first class anything ever again, so I'll explain it to you. There's a special elevator that you can only go through if you have like a pass or whatever. Or maybe you go up the escalator. Maybe she just had the special pass. I don't know. And you come to first class security. A lady scans your ticket and you go through, and it's just one room. It's one relatively tiny room compared to the rest of security. And there's one conveyor belt, one scanner, bish bash bosh, and you are done. And they're so nice to you as well. They're not like, because I feel like in normal security, it's scary. Like, it's really scary. Like, I know I'm not carrying a bomb on me. I know that I'm not trying to smuggle anything illegal. I know that I'm not a criminal, but I'm still there sweating. I'm still there, like, making sure all of my electrical devices are out of my bag, making sure I take my shoes off, making sure I've took any jewelry off, all my metal, everything like that. and I'm sweating. And I'm like, they're going to detain me for something that I don't even know that I've done. Oh my God. You know, like, it makes me nervous at the best of times. And so, like, going through security with a fucking device in my brain, yeah, I was already reeling before I even got there. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very, first class security is very nice. I didn't know they had their own security either. My flabbers were gasted. Okay, I was just like, I was still crying, so I didn't really know where she was taking me, and I was just like, we walked around the corner and she just winked at me like we're gonna go through first class security, and I was just like, okay. And I mean, as a joke, Elle had said to me, oh, you should play up this whole shunt business, and you know, like you've had brain surgery, like you should whatever. Like completely as a joke. Like we would never like try it on in that way. If people want to be nice and generous and whatever, but I'd never be like, oh, I've had this and I need extra special treatment. Like, and then we get through security and I'm decompressing and I'm still sniveling and I'm still like just calming down from crying, and he turns around to me and he's like, man, you did such a good job playing up the shunt having anxious girl. Good job. Like, you had me convinced. And I just looked at him like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. This is not acting. I'm having a mental breakdown right now. So anyway, that was fun. So straight out the gate, I was an anxious mess. But luckily, the flight was good. The flight was fine on the way there. I had no problems. Had no problems on the flight at all. And people were very nice. I got to board first because I was special. AKA, I had a breakdown, so they let me board the plane with all of the pregnant people and the people with babies and the people that needed special assistance. I got my sunflower lanyard at the Orlando airport so that everyone knew that I, you know, because I had that thing on my ticket on the way back as well. They just, you know, and we were like, oh, she was like, do you want to get one? Because then like TSA, who can be even scarier than UK security, they'll know to like go easy on you. They'll know that, you know, like you might need some help or you might need some extra time or something. And I'm thinking, yeah, I just want to get through this as quick as I can. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, how much do I need to pay? And she just looks at me like, you don't have to pay, silly. And I was just like, oh, okay. So we just get these. We both get one. So Elle's special now as well. And yeah. So that was nice. Yeah. I know. And to be fair, before, like, I know technically, like, I mean, this is a long-term condition now and I do have difficulties, I guess. I'm either just super delusional, which I think it is that. I have this delusion that I can just carry on with the rest of my life as if I haven't developed a chronic lifelong condition, that I haven't had 2 brain surgeries, that I don't have to cope differently to anyone else. I'm just like, no, fuck this. No, I want to live my life the way that I want to live it. I'm going to go on a plane. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But actually, I spoke to my friend like 2 weeks before I went away and she was like, you can ask for help, you know. It's okay to ask for help. You do need some help and it's okay to ask for help. Like you have been through things that warrant you having a little bit of extra support and help. And I'm like, but she took on the mom. I'm older than her and she was giving me the mom talk. And I don't know why. She was under the impression that I was like toughing it out. And in my head, I'm just thinking, I didn't even know that I could ring the airport ahead of time. I didn't even know that they did have special assistance for people. Because my friend has a CPAP machine. And she got that a couple of years ago. And so she had the same like anxieties about taking it on a plane and how to get through security and stuff like that. So that's how she knows about the special assistance stuff. And so she was like, you know, it's okay to need help. And in my brain, I'm thinking, I know. I hadn't really considered up until that point that I might need some extra help with stuff. Anyway, you guys really enjoy this. I feel like I'm just yapping at you. I'm gonna get back onto schedule. So we land. I start to feel like shit in Walmart. We go back, and I have a big sleep. Elle wants me to make sure that I mention there are no good films on the flight. Just so you know, on the way there was no good films. That's an important note. Apparently, that was worthy of being on here. Oh yeah, that's a good point. On the way out of the airport, I had my autumn coat because I just come from the UK, and the guy fucking laughs at me. He's like, "Ma'am, you're not gonna need that coat here in Florida." And I'm just like, I know, and I wanted to say like, I know, I'm just, you know, I just come from the UK. It's really fucking cold, but you know. Anyway, we had a 3-degree day. It was 3 degrees in the morning, one of them. And I did need my coat. I did need my coat that day. Anyway, he laughed at me, so. Hi, Ray! Oh, it's okay. It was just like 2 people. Like one guy was like, singled me out and was like, "Hey there." And he's like an airport worker. I'm just like, "Hi." And then the guy next to him's like laughing. Maybe they spotted me a mile off and were laughing about it before. I don't know. I was comfy anyway. I was comfy in my coat. Anyway, so then we go and get the car. They didn't have any of the normal size cars. And so this barely out of teenage age guy is like, "Oh, we don't have the car that you like requested, or the kinds of cars that you requested. So, I mean, I guess you can choose between these." And he points to a Ford F-150, which is a fucking pickup truck, right? An SUV, and a Mazda MX-5, like a new MX-5, which wouldn't have fit the suitcases in. So as much as I could feel Elle pining for the MX-5, we couldn't have took that anyway. And he's seriously considering getting a pickup truck. Like, no. No, you're not driving a massive pickup truck in a different country on the other side of the road. No. And I didn't even have to say that. He did end up going with the smart choice, but yeah. Hope you're doing good too, Ray. It was really small, but yeah, I could tell he was like, you know, he was considering one day. There was a very nice sunset, and then yeah, crashed out. Next day, not a lot happened. I was ill. We went to the shops and waited for the pool to heat up. Had a nice chill day. I read a whole book that day. Then the next day, it was the Beaver Moon. Spent a lot of time in the pool. Again, did a lot of reading. I did a lot of reading. It doesn't feel like I did because I only got like... No, I read one whole book and then a little bit of a book. Watched a space launch. We watched I think it was a Starlink launch. And we could see it. Like the back of our villa looked straight in the direction of... It's Cape Canaveral, right? And you could see it. We watched it launch, and you could see it like in the sky, just this orange rocket going up into the sky, and it was so fucking cool. It was so cool, and we saw 2 of those actually. So that was one of the highlights of the trip for me, was seeing that. So that was really cool. And then we got to see some animals. Some penguins and some manatees. Elle touched a stingray. And I ate Olive Garden for dinner. I would like to know what are people's opinions about Olive Garden. Cause it's fucking expensive. It was really expensive for what it was. I had heard that Olive Garden was really good. And I mean I had Olive Garden like 10 years ago. Yeah, with the breadsticks. And you can get like soup or salad as a starter. Like they come and refill it and stuff. The breadsticks and the salad was the best part. And that was the free shit. Oh no, and I did get a little bit sloshed. I had 2 cocktails. They're very strong. They don't mess around with their alcohol over there. Sad times though, guys. I didn't get ID'd. I didn't get ID'd once this trip. I have been ID'd for alcohol anytime I've been to the US. Anytime. Not this time. The brain surgery has officially aged me. I actually look over 20. Is it 21 or 25? I think if you look under 25, they have to ID you just in case. Or that's what it is in the UK anyway. Is it 21 in the US? Okay, well, I'm okay with looking over 21. That's fine. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, to be fair, they didn't seem like they were bothered about checking stuff. My mum got ID checked and she's 44. Is she blessed with having the young looking, you know what I mean? Nikon! Aw, hi! Thank you so much. Happy 2 months. Thank you. Triz, oh my god, slow down. Is she seeing anybody? I assume yes. But yeah. Put my Olive Garden meal on the Discord. Oh, yeah, he had like a trio of Italy or something. It looked like straight out the microwave kind of food. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you like the TikToks and Reels. I need to oh no, it did go out. I already put it on my story. I was about to say thank you for reminding me, because I I saw a TikTok that was like, you're not posting your TikToks to your story? That's like the best trick in the book. You're not doing that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm not doing that. So I've started doing that. I don't know if it helps or not. I don't know if it is actually doing 1,000 views already. Usually they top out at 1,000 views. Sorry, I'm getting lost. Cool. Sorry. Getting a little bit sidetracked there. ID check for my 36th birthday. Nice. Nice. Well, I mean, it's my 21st birthday next month. For the 9th year in a row. They say that life begins at this age though, so I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited, I guess. Always so wholesome. You think so? I'm trying to think, what do I post on TikTok? I guess they are kind of wholesome. What can I say? I'm a very wholesome person. My content is 100% wholesome. Yes. Yes. If I Google this, am I going to get put on some kind of watch list? Rapunzel. What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm gonna bookmark that for later. That actually looks hilarious. Thank you. That looks so freaking stupid. Okay, cool. Well. Well, thank you. One of the funniest / curse things I've ever seen is Meat Canyon's impression of XQC. To date, that is one of the funniest things I've ever watched. It is so freaking accurate. And then watching XQC react to that. Oh, it was pretty good, I can't lie. It was pretty good. All right, what else? Oh yeah, I went to Discovery Cove. I took many wholesome pictures. Many wholesome pictures. And I got very well, I mean, I want people to know, because I got so many people saying you need to be applying sun cream X amount of times and blah blah blah, okay? Discovery Cove is a place where it has like, so it's supposed to be like a tropical paradise. So I think they're trying to imitate places like Hawaii, Mauritius, the Maldives. Think like exotic tropical places. So there's a lot of beachy, sandy areas. They have a reef called the Grand Reef, where they have like rays and fish and coral, and you can go snorkeling, you know. They've got dolphins there. I didn't see the dolphins or interact with the dolphins because that was like an extra $100 and something. I'm not paying that. And then you have my favorite bit, which is the lazy river. And you start underneath this cave, and then the current takes you around. And I just sat on my pool noodle all day, going around this lazy river. You go through a waterfall, which takes you into an aviary. So I was in my element, watching all the birds, soaking in the sun, being in the water. My dream, okay, it's the happy place I go to when I need somewhere happy to go. So I had a great time. But the thing is, because there's birds drinking from the water, you're not allowed to use your own sun cream. You have to use their special animal-friendly sun cream, which it was SPF 30, and it was very thick. Okay, it was very it felt very water resistant. And so, you know, was applying plenty. We're both applying plenty, and so it took me a while to figure out what happened. I have very pale skin. I have very sensitive skin. And so, and I'm also on blood thinners, which is a crucial point that I did not take into consideration here. Okay, I have not really been in direct sunlight since I started blood thinners. Not really. Maybe like once or twice. And I just thought that I got sunburnt. No, apparently it makes catching the sun even worse. So I caught the sun relatively bad because of that. And also the sun meant that my head pressure went up. I got really ill. And I started getting like feverish, and I think I was just a bit delirious. I think and a bit in denial, because I was like, I did everything right. I shouldn't be like sunstroke. I shouldn't be ill, right? And so we get back to the villa. I'm like, oh, I'm a bit chilly. I'm gonna go get in the bath. I bought some bath bombs from the mall, and I was really excited to just like have a read in the bath and whatever. I can't even remember properly. Everything starts to get a bit blurry. I start like shivering. I'm like freezing. You're not supposed, like, if you got sunstroke, you're meant to try and cool down, not warm up. But I was convinced that I hadn't, you know, I thought the chlorine had like made my skin go all blotchy and red. I didn't think it was the sun. Long story short, I ended up throwing up in the bath. Not in the bath while I was in it. I was in the bath while I was being sick, but managed to grab like the little bathroom bin to be sick into. And I completely crashed out. I don't remember anything. I I woke up the next morning to Elle just looking at me, and he was like, I was this close to calling like 999 last night because I thought you were gonna die. I was like, don't be so dramatic. Like, it can't have been that bad. Apparently it was that bad. So I was really poorly. And then the rest of the trip then, because I had a fever, my body started attacking the tubing and the shunt again, which then caused more fever, blah, blah, blah. Very boring. Okay, so I was very ill for most of the trip. So we just chilled out most of the time. But it's fine. I still had a really nice time. I got to relax by the pool. And I mean, if there's anywhere to be ill, where better to be ill than one of my favorite places ever. I got to drink so many cool drinks. Let me tell you the highlights of my trip, which wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have got ill, because I then became passenger princess, got everything she wanted. Like, it's not like that all the time anyway. Anyway, so I had a peppermint hot chocolate. It was so good. And can I just say, I am all for saving the environment. Okay, I understand why we're moving to paper straws. I understand why we're using less plastic. I completely get it, and I'm behind it, and I'm fine with it. Going to America after living here, it's like stepping back in time or into a different world, because I got my hot chocolate and they gave me like this sleeve so that my hand wouldn't burn. They put a little stopper in the cap that was also a stirrer when you took it out. Like, it was a 2-in-1, and it had this cute steam coming out the top. Like, it was just so many little touches. And they'd put enjoy on the cup in Sharpie. And it was so nice, and the hot chocolate was so nice, and it really just, it made my day, honestly. It was great. So that was one of my favorite drinks. Another drink that I had, we went to Sonic. Do. We keep watching these point of view TikToks where someone who works at Sonic in, I don't know how you pronounce it, it's like BOISE, was? Anyway, it's been on my For You page since hospital. So I've been like salivating, slobbering, just wanting Sonic so bad. Sonic, the food and drink place, not Sonic the Hedgehog, not Sonic the Hedgehog. I have not been slobbering over Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? I'm putting that out there. Because I know people are going to clip this. People are going to clip this. And I have to make it very clear that that is not what I mean. Fuck, man. Okay. My life is flashing before my eyes right now. Oh, fuck. Okay. What was I talking about? Because now I just need a second. My brain is actually just that's it's brought my brain to a grinding halt. I'll deal with it later. And if anybody's clipped that out of context, I will deal with you later as well. Right, Sonic, the food and drink place. Drink Sonic. Sonic drink. The place that I... Oh, fuck off. I'll be right back, chat. I just need to deal with something. I'm joking. I'll deal with him later. Right. Okay. We're focusing. I see you as well, Beast. I see you. Okay, focusing. I can't even, you guys. Do you know what's funny? I can't access the Sonic menu from here. If you're in the UK right now, type in Sonic menu and tell me what it says for you. It says, sorry, you have been blocked. And I didn't understand this. I didn't understand why. Even when I was in the US, on US data, it still said that I was blocked. I had to use a VPN in the USA and tell them that I was in Atlanta just to access the Sonic menu, even though I was in the USA at the time. It makes zero sense, right? Oh, well, I can't switch my VPN on midstream because then my stream's gonna crash. Images? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, we might be in here. Sonic recharger. Rechargeable toothbrush. No. Okay. I had a dragon fruit recharger and it was so good. It was like a whole can of Red Bull with some dragon fruit puree or whatever. Oh, it was so good. Can I tell you what he had? And some of you are going to say that this sounds delicious, right? But it's not. A grape slushy. It sounds good to begin with, okay? Grape slushy with nuts. It's fine. I have bubble tea. I like a drink with texture, no problem. And I like grape. Grape slushy with nuts, fine. He then adds lime, coconut syrup, and sweet cream. Disgusting. Disgusting. Literally had a day's worth of calories in one drink. Do you know what? Elle ate and consumed that much bad stuff. I don't even know which one it was that completely wiped out his bowel system. Because there was this one day where, like, I'm not even kidding. It was just bad. It was really bad. And it's really not surprising that it came the day after he ate at Chipotle. He's been yammering on about carne asada. I've seen adverts about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you wanna like, if you just want someone to have like a terrible day, buy them a carne asada wrap burrito from Chipotle and say, hey friend, I just thought you might want some food today. I bought you this. It's gonna be like at least 4 days of nothing but shitting. Luckily, I did not eat at Chipotle. I ate at Rita's Ices. I had frozen chocolate custard with a strawberry compote on top. My mouth is actually watering thinking about it. It was amazing. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. It was amazing. Actually, let me, I'm sure I've got a picture of it. Hold on. I wish I'd taken more pictures, but between being ill and like, I don't know, I guess wanting to capture like memories that weren't just like, oh, a picture of a penguin that I'm probably never going to look at ever again. Okay, that's a good one. I'm just gonna screenshot the food. Come on. Okay. Save photo. Sure, you can save it as that. Oh yeah. Rita. Oh, queen. Queen of my heart. Okay. Oh! Oh! Look at this. Look at this. So it was frozen chocolate custard, which is, imagine like ice cream, but so thick and so smooth. With just like, you know, like syrupy, thick, sugary strawberries that's basically been reduced down. Yeah. Yes, filthy. Rita's Italian ice. We're lovers now. It's so fucking good. Literally one of my favorite things I've ever eaten. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I was on top, my mouth was watering. It was so good. Oh yeah. Have you had Rita's? Have you have you had Rita? So delicious. Anyway, yeah, so that was one of my favorite things that I had on the trip. I guess it does. I had a few drinks that could match my eyes. These ones and these ones. Grape slushy. Rita's Ices. It was so good. I know, I'm sorry. It was really good. It was really good. Now let me tell you about a night where, surprise, surprise, I've got a fever and I've only... Because you don't think that you're going to need to pack warming clothes for Florida. I'd bought my summer pajamas. T-shirt and shorts. You know? T-shirt and shorts. I'm not going to need anything else. Turns out I did. So, bless. Elle went to the shop, got me some new pajamas, and a couple of snacks and some medication. Comes all the way back, and then calls me, and then stops the call. And then I have a look, and I can just see, like, Elle's iPhone moving away. Again? From where we're staying. So I call him back. I'm like, are you going somewhere again? And he's like, I'm like, what is it? What is it? He's like, I think I've lost the keys to the house. I'm like, what? What? You've done what? You mean the keys where it says whenever you leave the property, leave them in the lockbox so that you don't lose them? You mean those keys that you're not supposed to take off the property? You don't mean those keys, surely. He luckily found them in the Walmart car park. But apparently the guy that had taken his space on the car park was like some like you know, like we watched Napoleon Dynamite the other day. I don't know if anybody's watched that. But there's a kid called Pedro that's like running for president, and he has these cousins that have like this low down bouncy car, and they look really like mean, like drug dealery. And apparently it was like someone that looked like that had like a really nice car that had parked in the space that Elle was in before. And he was like, I'm gonna have to like get on my hands and knees and look into this guy's car, and he's gonna come out and try and he's gonna think I'm trying to steal his exhaust or something, and I'm probably gonna get killed. And I'm like, it's fine, just calm down, like I'm sure it'll be fine. Someone up there was looking over him because he did manage to find them. They were just in the middle of the street, in the middle of the car park. Just in the middle of the car park. Yeah, we left a suitcase in Mallorca. But it's come and gone. Fun story about Filthy. Rita's is directly responsible for my first ever run-in with the law. Care to share with the class? Because there's lots of things going through my mind right now. I know. Anyway, so everyone point at Elle and tell him to stop doing silly things. Yes. He's edited some of these notes. There's not really a lot of things that happened. Like the rest of the time, it was just a lot of resting, going in the pool, and you know, we just, I mean, you know, it's not like, it's not cheap to rent a villa and have a pool and stuff. And it was like, we either stay somewhere really cheap and go out a lot, or we get somewhere really nice as a home base so we don't have to go out as much and we can just chill out a bit more, and we just spend less money and time outside of the place. And that's what we ended up doing, and thank God we did, because I wouldn't have been able to walk around parks or do much of anything. So, you know, what I'm saying is it's fine. I had a nice time. I'm glad that I went. And then, yeah, the day before we went home, we went to a Dunkin' Donuts, right? And we were watching these dogs. This lady was walking her dog. And then all of a sudden, like, this dog was, like, on the floor convulsing. Because, like, she started running off with this other dog. And Al, like, giggled, like, look at that dog running. And so I looked over, and I could see, like, this other, like, he clearly couldn't see it from where he was. There was this other dog on the floor convulsing. And I think it had eaten something, like a slug or something it shouldn't have. And so this guy came over and was getting it, like, the dog to be sick. It was really scary to watch. And the dog was fine, it turns out. Like, he was fine after he yacked up, but... yeah, you see some wild things. The last time I went to Florida, I saw a dead body on a Walmart car park. I watched them put the body bag in the ambulance. So it's not the craziest thing that I've ever seen on holiday, but yeah, it's always eventful, always eventful. First day of spring, Rita's has free Rita's Day, and I might have skipped college that day to go to every Rita's in the area. Amazing. And I might have driven through a roadblock to do it. And the cops might have watched me do it. So you skipped school and drove through a roadblock, all for Rita's? Damn. I've got nothing to say to that because I completely condone it. I would also do that for Rita's, I think. Did you run in? I didn't run into any gators this time, no. But the lake outside the back of the villa did have a warning sign saying gators in the area. So I did keep my peepers open for that, but I didn't see it. Oh, I completely get it, yeah. I'm ashamed to admit the things I would do to have more Ritas. So I completely get it.
You're back,
yeah.
Peachy, and that you enjoy your
Thank
holiday.
you.
Sorry you got sick. Lots of love to you as always. We'll
Thank
be off
you.
now. Have fun, you all. Vampechig.
Vampechig. Thank you, Willis. Thank you so much. Have a nice night. People gatekeeping are the worst. I agree, but what's that in relation to? Ice cream so good. Hello, welcome. Yeah, Filthy, did you go to jail? Where's the rest of this story? What happened? I want the juicy deets. What happened? What happened? Gators. Oh, I see. Apologies. I'm not all with it still. This squash is so good. Oh my god, ad time again already? Ad time again already? What the fuck? There's so many pictures of me in this. Oh, and a lot of pictures of my day at Discovery Cove. I need to sneeze. I'm trying to see if there's any more photos to show, but oh, there's this one where Elle sent a picture of me wrapped up in blankets on the first day. Oh, never mind. Right, add in 12 seconds. Apologies. Just finished my thesis. Ooh, nice.
I was busy at work and almost forgot that I saw your stream notification pop up. Vampicha so Vampicha Stalag.
Oh, Neko, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy 14 months. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at like my brain does a thing where it switches tracks without me even, you know, I'm like reading one thing and then I hear another thing. I can't multitask to save my life. One of the people that helped me get by during my sleepless. Oh yeah, I remember it was like mostly on Resident Evil days, wasn't it? Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And congratulations. That's amazing. See, I told you it would go well. It's one of towns on a first name basis. Aww. Was Rita's worth the $200 ticket and a strike on your license? I'm gonna answer for you. Yes. Always. I don't know what site you're talking about, Blue. I don't know what site you're talking about. Oh, thank you, SB. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Well, you guys helped me a ton, so I'm very glad that I can help you too. In some kind of way. Thank you. Yeah. But hi, Neko. I hope that work is good for you. I hope you're having a good time. A good time. My throat is giving out. Can you hear it? I'm getting really... Can I just like... Can I be sad for a second? Because I know that people don't mean it. But when people are in chat, like... Is complaining too harsh of a word? Like, I get it. Ads are inconvenient and ads are not nice to get and it can be annoying. But I gotta be honest, whenever I see people like, you know, complaining about ads, like, I don't know. I like, especially like every ad break. It just makes me sad. I feel like I've done something wrong. I can't help that the ads run when they do. And the thing is, like, I mean, I do try and go to Be Right Back when I can, but the viewership drop off is crazy. People will absolutely just go somewhere else most of the time, which I am one of them. And it's not because I don't like the creator and I will hop back like later on. But it's just the way that it goes, you know? It's the best way. It is the way that the way that it goes. And I hate pre-rolls and I hate that people have to sit through like a minute of ads just to get a first impression of me or to even see my content. That doesn't seem right. And so the compromise is we have a 3-minute ad break. Most of the time I go on the Be Right Back screen so nobody misses anything. And, you know, hopefully that's a nice compromise. But I feel like that's the best that I can do. And I don't know, like, I get it. I get it. Ads do suck and everyone's entitled to their opinions, but I don't know. It makes me feel a bit shit, to be honest. Seeing people like crying faces saying, oh, ads, oh, 3 minutes. The rejection sensitive part of me is like, you're a bad person making people sit through 3 minutes of ads. People are mad at you. People are mad at the stream shit, blah, 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 blah. When the brainworms are getting like hangry, that's what starts going through my head. And I don't complain about this a lot because, you know, like I said, I get it. I get it. The ads are inconvenient and not a nice thing to sit through, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out there that it's shit for me as well. I don't like seeing people disgruntled in my stream. I don't like seeing people having a bad time in my stream. So, yeah. I don't need food. I have had my din-dins today. I mean the brain worms. When the brain worms are like brainworming too much, my tolerance for this kind of thing is, I don't know, it starts to slip through a bit. Things that I'm usually like, but you know, I'd be annoyed about ads too. I don't know. I just the filter slips off a bit, and the feelings, you know. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there because I just see it a lot lately, and I feel like when one person starts saying, "Oh, 3 minutes of ads," and because I don't say anything about it, then other people are like, oh, it must be okay to complain about it, and then everyone starts complaining about it, and then I internally start to feel really shit. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there while I'm feeling bold, because I'll go back to feeling normal again soon. Hello, Mr. Lulu. And Mitchell, have a good one. Oh yeah, I saw the Cloudflare stuff, yeah. I didn't... What was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, I was out in the morning and then I went to see my nan and granddad. I completely missed the Cloudflare stuff yesterday. Hello, Robin. Yeah. Exactly, Daddy Corn, exactly. And, you know, that's how I see it sometimes. The last thing that I think about doing is typing in someone's stream, ugh, ads. Because it's not going to make the ads go away. I don't know, but each to their own. I'm just unfiltered yabbering at you. Giving you the other perspective, because I know some people here do stream, so you probably understand some of the things that I say, but a lot of people, you know, are just people just watching, which is cool, but then sometimes you don't see things from that point of view, so you know. Projectile vomit. Oh, it's a good job you didn't overreact there, Smee. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, I'm, Yakai, hello! I was about to say, I'm not gonna talk about this too much. In fact, this is probably gonna be the only time that I talk about it. And if, I don't know, I just wanna, if I have a mental breakdown in the next like a week or two, if I start acting strange, if I cry on stream and it's really unexpected, if anything weird happens, I'm saying this is the only time I'm gonna mention it right now, because I feel like a lot of people are here that are usually in stream. It's the anniversary of my mom's death next week, and I'm, you know, I say I'm okay. I'm okay, you know. It's okay. But it will be a difficult time of the year for me. I won't be streaming on the day. But I just want you to know, if I don't act like myself, or you think, oh, Peaches has been a bit of a bitch today, or like, I don't know, if anything happens it's like out of character for me, it's just a bit of a I don't expect to be a bitch. I don't expect to have any breakdowns or anything. I'm planning things accordingly. But yeah, just, I'm good. Everything's all good. Just dealing with stuff, you know. So yeah, thank you in advance for your understanding and your patience. And I appreciate you all a lot. And also saying it because I took Monday off this week because I was ill, and obviously I didn't stream yesterday. And it's going to be the same next week. Except I might only stream once next week. It depends on how. It's the first anniversary. I don't know how I'm gonna be, how I'm gonna react, how it's gonna, you know, feel. I imagine it's gonna feel very shit, and I don't know if I will be able to stream. I don't know. So, sorry if things are a bit rough. I've just had 2 weeks off. And I'm really sorry that, you know, like the next 2 weeks might be a bit spotty as well. But it should be okay after that. We should be good. But yeah. I don't know, I just get a little bit like, I don't want you to think that I don't care or that I'm abandoning you or I just don't want to stream as much or anything like that. So thank you. Septex! Aw, thank you so much. Happy 11 months. 11, this year has gone so, it's gone like, I don't know, it's gone so quick. It's been such a blur. It's been one of those blurs where, because there's a few people who have joined the community in the last year, but it feels like they've been here forever. It feels like they've been here way longer. I don't know. Maybe it's just the warped year I've had. Or maybe it's because you guys are the best and you've really propped me up this year and my brain's like, oh yeah, they've always been here. They always will be here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, thank you for being the best. Thank you for being so sweet. Yay! Well, I don't think I'm gonna be... what time are we on? 9:15. Okay, well, I have recording to do tomorrow. Because I got ill, I haven't been able to record. Like, maybe you can't even hear it like in my voice too much, but I'm at that part in the illness where it's like the really tickly that weird stage. That's not good for voice acting. It's not good for recording. And I have to record tomorrow. So that, because I haven't even recorded the Patreon audio this week. And it's supposed to come out tomorrow. So I have to do that. So I will sound, I mean, I will, I'll have to save what voice I have left. Soon. Yeah. It is annoying. At least, I don't know if you guys remember when I was teaching, my immune system was so dog shit. Like, I was getting ill every other week. Every other week. The amount of audios that I've recorded and people like, I really like how you sound in this audio. Did you do something different? And it's just me mid-sinus infection. Like, powering through recording audios anyway. Sounding terrible to me, but other people are like, oh, I really like how your voice sounds in this audio. You know. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All the germs from the kids. They are. Schools are infested with the illnesses and the germs. The kids have very little concept of how not to spread germs. You teach them and they don't anyway. Not even before the vampire rebrand, like, I taught the kids to vampire cough and vampire sneeze. If you need to cough, if you need to sneeze, you do it into your elbow. You know how, like, Dracula, like, brings his cape up over his eyes? You know, like, you know, like in Hotel Transylvania, where he brings the cloak over his nose, you can only see his eyes and he's trying to hypnotize you. Imagine like that. So I'd be like, you know, like vampire cough, vampire sneeze. And doesn't matter how many times you try to tell them, kids will still just look at you and be like, at you. And you're just like, well, I'm getting ill this week. Thank you, child. It is what it is, but yeah, it must have been being hit with illness all the time. And my immune system just didn't have any time to like re-up and get better. So I just kept getting ill over and over and over again. Yeah. Feel awful, but my singing voice sounds hot, especially when I perform Smelly Smelly Cat. Oh, Smelly Cat. I used to have a phone case that had the lyrics of that. Even though I've never really watched Friends. And I know I should. I know I should. Just bring the shirt over your nose. I don't even think they'd be able to do that. Kids that like they're so unaware of when they're gonna sneeze or cough. Like I like to think that everyone, I'm gonna say in the room, in the crypt right now, in chat, and me, like all of us here, you can tell when you're about to sneeze. You get the tingle, you pause for a second, and you're like, you do the mouth thing where you're like, and then you know you're gonna sneeze, and you sneeze, right? Kids don't have that. They're just like, they just go. Oh, yeah, exactly. 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 Oh, I don't know. Kids. Oh, kids. How many times as a child sneezed directly into your mouth? 0 times, thankfully. Oh my god. Did you get ill? Is this like your nieces or something? Oh, stop. I would freak out. I've had like, if I've been marking a book at my desk and they're standing next to me, I've had them sneeze and then I can just see like the water droplets on the book where my hand has to go to write over it. And I'm just like, ugh. No. No. The joys. Aren't children a blessing? Yeah, when you're edged, when you're sneezing edged, it is the worst. Hello, personal observer. Welcome. I've been sick for the past week. Oh, me, we're sick buddies, and my voice has been so gravelly. I sound like a man. I bet you sound hot though. This is what I'm saying. Especially when I have the kind of illness where like it makes my voice like really deep, like really, really deep. It's the best time to record any kind of like Dommy Mommy audio, goth girl, anything like that. I really can pull it off so well. But I want you to know it's only because I'm ill. I can only pull it off because I'm ill. I can't hit it the same when I'm normal. No, I know. I know. I honestly, I really miss working with kids. I really, really miss working with kids. Spitting at my face at the same time. It's like from like babies and like toddlers, and you kind of expect it. But when it's like 7, 8-year-old, it's just like, you have some level of consciousness. You could not sneeze on me if you wanted to. You could do that, and you've just done it anyway. Like, Have you hydrated? Probably not enough. In fact, I can feel my voice going, so. Oh, that feels good. That's good. Oh, thank you. Really? I feel like my streaming voice is annoying. Because it's just my normal voice. I know. I've had a very love-hate relationship with my voice over the years. I'm at the point now where it's like, I'm not bothered anymore. I don't really think about it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I'm at the acceptance. I'm at the acceptance stage, which is nice. It's very nice to be here. Yes, if you like my voice, I make ASMR roleplay. You can listen to some of my works at the aforementioned links. You guys are too sweet. You're too sweet. Thank you. Well, my loves, it's been so nice catching up. I'm sorry that I'm still sick and that I can't stay. I was planning to stream until like 11 or something, having a nice big catch-up stream, but I gotta be sensible. I gotta be smart. I am escorting Elle's grandmother to the theater on Saturday. So I need to get better. I need to get better because I can't let her down. And of course, I need to record stuff as well. But yeah. Yes. But it's been so nice to catch up. It's been so lovely. I'll be back again on Friday. We're going to start playing Dispatch, which I'm really excited about because it feels like, even though it's been like advertised, it was advertised like early this year or maybe even late last year or something, but I've only just heard about it. And in the time that I've been on vacation and come back, people have started it and finished it and have loved it, and I haven't even heard of it. So we're gonna have a look at that because I know some of you guys have played it and you like it. Yeah. Any hint on what you're recording? Maybe, yes. This week's Patreon audio, if you are interested, I can tell you like the little note that's next to it is very vague and very non-encapsulating, but I know exactly what I mean when I read it. Roommate needs your body heat, lays in your lap while you're gaming. That bit's not on there, but that is there.
I want to write this real quick over here. Thanksgiving is coming up, and I want to express that you're one of the people I'm thankful for. This year hasn't been great for me, to be honest. Events like losing my cat in July, which led to me having mixed feelings on my birthday, which was sad. I'm happy to have content creators like you and communities like this one continue to lift up my spirits. I'm thankful to be here, and you continue to make me happy as always.
You're so sweet, Jack. Thank you. Well, I hope the rest of this year will be better for you. All we can do is keep looking up. All we can do is keep being strong. But thank you. That's really sweet. I'm not sure that I've ever been named as like someone that... I mean, people have said that they're thankful for my content and things like that, but I've never been called out as like a Thanksgiving thankful thing, I don't think. So thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you. Also, I love that you put that really big, heartfelt thing, and then just underneath is, I already played Dispatch. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for wishing me to get better, everyone. You're very sweet, and I appreciate you all very much. I love the community that we have. Very lovely. Well, it is time for me to go eat peas. Genuinely gonna go. I'm gonna go and have a I have like Giga lozenges. They're like the industrial strength, the ones that like vocalists use. I'm gonna go and have one of those and pray that I wake up with a normal voice tomorrow. But I love you. Thank you so much for everything. I feel so happy to be back. It hasn't felt right. I had a nice time being away. I definitely needed a break and to be away for a bit. But I definitely did miss you. Miss this. So happy to be back, and I will be back again on Friday. So I'll see you on Friday. The big guns. Yeah, I got them from the pharmacy. That's how you know it's gonna be super good. I'm praying that it works. Okay, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you on Friday. Okay. Be good. Be safe. Have fun. Say goodnight to BB. Good night. And we will both see you on Friday. 9 shots. 9 shots. So jiggly. Night. Good night. Goodbye. Be good. Bye, BBs. Bye.